On a stormy night in a small, forgotten town, Emily decided to explore the old, abandoned asylum at the edge of the woods. Legends whispered of the patients who had never left, their spirits lingering within the crumbling walls. Armed with only a flashlight, she stepped through the rusted gates, her heart racing with a mix of fear and excitement. As she entered the decaying building, the air turned cold, and an eerie silence enveloped her. The walls were lined with peeling paint and the remnants of faded photographs. Each step echoed through the empty halls, amplifying her sense of isolation. Emily felt a chill crawl up her spine, but pressed on, drawn by the promise of adventure. In the main corridor, she noticed a series of doors, some ajar, others locked tight. Curiosity pulled her toward a door that was slightly open, creaking ominously as she nudged it further. Inside, she found a room filled with rusted medical equipment and dusty patient records scattered across the floor. A single tattered chair stood in the center, almost beckoning her to sit. Suddenly, a loud crash echoed from behind her. Emily spun around, her flashlight beam flickering as shadows danced in the corners of the room. "Just the wind," she muttered, though doubt gnawed at her resolve. She turned back to the chair, but now, it seemed different, more imposing, as if it had been waiting for her. As she backed away, she caught a glimpse of something in the corner of her eye. A figure, pale and gaunt, stood at the far end of the room. Emily's breath caught in her throat. The figure wore a tattered hospital gown, its eyes sunken and hollow. Fear surged through her as she realized it was a ghostly apparition of a former patient. Panicking, she stumbled backward, crashing into a table of instruments. The noise drew the figure closer, its mouth moving in a silent scream. Emily's instincts kicked in. She bolted for the door, heart racing. She could hear footsteps behind her, slow, deliberate, as if the spirit was toying with her. Reaching the corridor, she sprinted past the other rooms, their doors closing one by one as she fled. She could feel the presence behind her, cold breath grazing her neck. Emily dashed down the stairs, her pulse pounding in her ears. The front door loomed ahead, a beacon of escape. Just as she reached for the handle, a cold grip seized her shoulder, spinning her around. The ghost's face loomed inches from hers, eyes filled with anguish and desperation. "Help me," it whispered, a voice echoing with pain. Emily, caught between terror and compassion, froze. In that moment, she realized the asylum wasn't just haunted. It was a prison for lost souls, begging for release. Subscribe for more stories like this.